think most people's battleships, to be fair, you know, a lot of people will just be stumped. How did you find it inside yourself just to sort of go on and do, you know, to get over that obstacle to really achieve the way you've done?
So many people ask me that. So many people doing amazing things for us just off their own back. You know, there's actually a lot of adventurers who are going around the world or are swimming like 1,000 miles down the Mississippi and you know, like,
does anything scare you?
What scares me? No, nothing scares me. Spiders, no. No, I guess what you're referring to is whether or not, you know, when you've been done, it's scary, but, you know, 5.5 years on, I've somehow learned to deal with it, and that comes off the back of finding out, after years of standing in fields at festivals, or going to schools or universities, the chats that we've had with young people about their boobs is always about the size of them, which is actually really sad. So when you ask a young woman how to describe her boobs, she'll say either big or small, and that's how you perceive other people.
How have you stayed so fit and healthy and strong?
I'm dabbling in more hardcore exercising because recent scans have showed that my cancer is actually really, really stable, and I realised that actually helping my body more and making it even stronger and fitter is actually helping me deal with cancer a lot more as well. And also working out, just obviously all the good endorphins and stuff, it's got to be doing something. There's a reason why I'm still here, and I do want to see how far I can push it.
Okay, so you stay fit. That's part of your obstacle immunity. You're also an identical twin.
Yeah, I'm very lucky to be an identical twin. A bit more of a wuss than I am. And when it comes to pain and needles, she doesn't like needles or hospitals. So
do you find you both share this same incredible positive attitudes in life?
We do, and we've helped stuff like this, but really I spend most of my time hammering away at my laptop and or at meetings, things like that. It's good.
In their lives.
Yeah, like you said, everyone deals with shit days, and am I allowed to swear? One that is facing a challenge, it's about not being hard on yourself, but doing something little. Sometimes it's about baby steps, because when I've been very sick, without having to put more pressure on yourself. So.
And did you ever, when you were setting all this up, ever think that you might fail?
I think once you've already been diagnosed with incurable, that's cool. That's very cool.
That's an amazing, amazing achievement. Absolute pleasure to meet you. So we've met the youngest, most amazing CEO you could ever wish to meet, who's actually saving lives.
The best early prevention is to know for yourself, right? But the other thing with this I thought was amazing. She talked about the idea that there are things
it's the same old thing. I mean, you can sit back and you can feel sorry for yourself, or you know, you can let life hit you, or do you get up, stand up, and
punch it back,
or
pivot, right? Pivot for the right reason.
Times now. But so it affected her personally, but she's taken her movement much broader than that.
And Johnny, that's something that you always talk about, the pattern interrupt, right? I mean, just her.
For me is always kind of uncomfortable to talk to somebody else about. I mean, it's, you know, there's something pretty, well, I guess we have all this HIPAA rules for a reason, right? I mean, it's very personal. So when you take a subject like this and try to make it, try to bring it out, you know, it can make people uncomfortable. I know I was on a bus once. My wife was in a race.
I got a question. That threw me for a loop there. That was a pattern interrupt. Shackleton, right? You know the story. He had some men during that. Yes, I mean, two things. Keep in mind that we're looking at one sample. We're looking at the people who are succeeding, right? So there are people who are out there, they're in that situation, and they don't.
Hi, everybody. It's been an interesting day so far. It's been an interesting few weeks. I've had a lot of thoughts. This morning workouts, by the way, went just fine. It was fairly easy. I am going to go for a run tonight, and maybe I'll update some things on that. Show some burpees on top of a hill or something, we'll see. But I've had a lot of thoughts in terms of, you know, why I do what I do, and why I'm going through all of this and being obviously fairly public about it, although I don't think anybody's watching too much, so it's okay. I just really wanted to just let everybody know who does participate in this that I appreciate the support. I also, I'm learning that I have a desire to help some other people with their goals as well. And I don't know everything. I just know that I've been passionate about this. I have been a Beachbody coach for a few years, but I've never really done anything with it. I think I've talked to a few people about it and things like that, and mostly I've just been a coach simply to have a discount with my Shakeology that I drink. And it's good, it's the best thing out there, and I feel passionately about it. But, you know, there are lots of coaches, and I understand that. I'm just saying that I believe that I share experiences with a lot of people who have struggled with their weight over the years. And over the next little bit, I want to share some of my journey over the past few years and be real about where I am right now with my journey. I think that while there are lots of us out there who struggle to share our stories, we are in a land of social media where we just share the best stuff, and we just share our vacations and our food, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think, though, that sometimes we perceive the lives of others to be better than our own, in that we perceive others to not struggle. And I'm going to try to share some of my struggles. Others I'm not. Others still get to be private. But my goal is to be a little bit more open, and it's to offer help the best way I can. My goal is not to push these products and whatnot. My goal is to help, and I just want everybody to know that. I hope that that's okay for me to share, and yeah, I look forward to the journey. We'll be in touch. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.